was a pioneer. For those of us who are familiar with parent support specialists today, she was one of our early parent training specialists for our Allison Dragons. So I'll simply read the proclamation aloud that we will be approving or considering as part of our consent agenda. Before I do so, I would want to recognize also that two of the grandchildren of Ms. Velasquez are with us this evening, Candace and Zachary Velasquez. If you want to stand and wave at us, we are so happy to have you here representing Grandma this evening. This resolution reads, whereas the Austin community lost one of its greatest treasures with the passing of Jean Marie Velasquez on September 10, 2018 at the age of 77, and whereas the Board of Trustees of the Austin Independent School District wishes to honor the memory of Mrs. Velasquez for her service to the youth and families of Austin, and whereas Mrs. Velasquez worked as a teacher assistant at Sanchez Elementary, site monitor at Rosedale, community representative for intergovernmental relations, and parent training specialist at Allen Elementary, and whereas Mrs. Velasquez served her community for over 40 years of dedicated service as a volunteer, supporter, and mentor, and whereas after completing 18 years as a dedicated employee for the Austin Independent School District, Mrs. Velasquez retired in 1997, now therefore be it resolved that the Austin Independent School District Board of Trustees hereby approves this proclamation as a lasting tribute to Mrs. Jean Marie Velasquez for her service to the AISD community, its students and families, and for her many contributions that touched so many lives in such positive and meaningful ways. That's the resolution that we'll be looking at this evening and that we'll have for approval during our consent agenda. But I just want to say on a personal level, for those of us who knew Grandma and her activity not only on behalf of the district, but also with LULAC and raising scholarships, she was just a real hero in our community. So in honor of Grandma, I'd just like to have for us to have a round of applause and a recognition that of all the great work that she did in our district. Thank you all again for being here. And if I might take a moment of personal privilege to all of our students and families from the